So this is a little shot of my Nano, which I have kind of been using as my Zoa tank. My Zoas don't seem to like my display tank too much, and I think it's because I treat it like an SPS tank, even though in theory it's mixed reef. Just a little too much lighting up there. And I also dose that tank. This one I kind of leave alone. I have some Chemipure Elite running, but aside from that, I really don't do anything. I barely even do water changes in this thing, and honestly, the Zoas seem to like that more. This really had just an anemone in it for the longest time. I had a diatom outbreak, or sorry, dinoflagellates outbreak, and I thought this tank was pretty much a goner for a while, but then I kind of reconvened with it. I switched my lighting. I'm using a 360X Kessel light, which is pretty sweet. Honestly, it's running on 100% right now. And I would have thought that had been too much for these Zoas, because upstairs I think I'm getting too much light and they don't do well, but down here they seem to be loving it. So I don't know. It might be more to do with the water quality than anything else. But there's some pretty cool Zoas in here. There's some stuff from Jason Fox, like that one. This was from WWC. You know, some Rastas and things. They're Chaos. These guys were, well, Emeralds on Fire, some Purple Monsters. I think those are Armor of God. I'm not sure what those are, but those are cool. I think these are Mega Rainbows or something like that. So anyways, but the tank really was initially just an anemone tank. And the funny thing is that this clown, he does not care at all about this anemone. I mean, I give him like the perfect bed and he could care less. But it seems to me that Zoas and anemones kind of like the same conditions, which probably makes sense because I think that they are, I think I read somewhere along the way that they're somehow related. I don't know about that, but anyhow, these Zoas are cool. Those are from Jason Fox. They're not mandarins. They're like blood orange, kind of. They look like mandarins there, but they're, I guess they're not. A little red, more red, maroonish. Just some random stuff down here. But, you know, I just love Zoas. Look how sweet those are. Those are really cool. Those are the Jason Fox ones that I was talking about. And even just these bubbles. I mean, look how cool bubbles look when you get up close and get the magnification going, like macro level. How sweet is that? So anyhow, let's see, I'll go over here. I forget what these are called, but I'm excited about those too. I think those were from WWC. So are these green ones. I kind of almost lost these, and then I brought them down into this tank. So, and of course, you know, the cloves, and I love cloves. So, just a little update here. Not a whole lot to show, but you know, I'm learning in this hobby that when you try to do mixed reef, it's hard to keep everything happy. You know, you start going for SPS and you start creating water conditions that seem not to really be that great for Zoas. And of course, then in this tank, if I tried to put an SPS in here, of course I'm not dosing it, so it wouldn't last too long probably. It will certainly change colors. So anyhow, just a little update, nothing too fancy, but a fun little tank.